Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. I really wanted to stay home, just, spend some time with family, but I realized that I've been getting a lot of emails and I really am super appreciative of everyone that has been supporting my channel from the start. So because another appreciation of my token, I just had to come onto the computer and give you guys a better explanation on where price can eventually go. This is going to be my 2 series on a buy or sell and give you guys great information right here, okay? So if you guys really pay attention, this can absolutely change your game when you're looking into crypto. So please make sure to focus here, okay? So let's look at this right here. All right. So we have this move right here, the WXYZ formation. We also talked about a formation that can happen on the bottom right here in this Z move as well. This is called a symmetrical triangle, or a stalling of a moment of price. So we can see some kind of formation before a breakout of structure. That can only happen if we have the completion zone from the X to the Z to happen right here. That's the only way we can have that formation happen. And if we do have that formation, that is going to be good because that's going to give us more time for the value to adapt into a sense that we can jump into the market, get it for a cheaper price, then we can see an explosion that can absolutely happen, okay? So that's another way of thinking about it, but I want to explain this in a little bit more quicker way, but also give you guys a really in-depth analysis on why I see the things that I see. So let's move this formation. This move is only going to happen if we see price going lower. So that is the only way to see this, but I want to give you guys a real good one right here. So let's look for this one right here. Okay. So we have the W move right here. Then we have the X. Then we have this Y. So this is the formation a lot of people see. This is called the double zigzag, right, guys? As you guys notice, if you watch my previous video, the reasons why this is called the double zigzag is because you have a zigzag right here, the ABC move right here, and then you have one more as well. And we like to look into this and we like to confirm that this is a double zigzag because we have a zigzag going down once. It's only going to be effective if the price is going against the trend, right? The trend is your friend. It is a bullish trend overall. And this is why it's called the double zigzag. We don't count this move from the W to the X because the X move we really don't count because that's the move that's going with the trend. We want to use the moves that's going against the trend. That's why we call it the double zigzag. The only way the Z formation can happen if we have another zigzag as well going to the downside. That's why it's called triple zigzag formation for a pullback off of this Elliott wave move. Then we'll see, a formation of a pattern before we see a huge breakout to the upside. My only concern when you're looking at price like this, let me just show you what is my concern right here. All right, so the concern is very crucial. If you guys really do watch this, you'll see why. So let's put this into perspective. So we have this move right here. This move is going to be really important in a sense that there could be a reversal right here. So the reversal that we're talking about is very important. We see that, the wick did a spike off right here, and that's giving me confirmation that there is bullish sentiment. We do have bullish potential to the upside. Absolutely, right? Also, if we are looking at this formation as a completion, as a WXY, this could be a start of a new Elliott wave. So if that give you a little hint, a new suggestion on possibility that the price can go up, it is very important to understand it can absolutely do so. So we do have this move right here. This is going to be the first leg. Remember the rules for the second leg. It cannot pass below the first leg. So if it does close below and it does go a little bit lower, that gives me more confirmation that we are going to see 0.0050 levels. Absolutely. But if it does not go into those range of the first move and it stops a little bit before or stops right around the same time, that's giving me confirmation that we will slowly see a push to the upside. And also, if you guys are remembering, let's just say this is our move right here. So the second leg did not break the first leg. We're good to go. And then the third move is typically, as you guys notice this, typically the bigger move, okay? So you already noticed that the third move is always going to be somewhat of a big move, right? It can typically be the biggest move, but it will never be the smallest move. So that's why it's important to see that if this structure is going to be broken, it's going to be broken off of the third wave, because the third wave comes with a big punch. So that is absolutely possible. We could see the final move right here happening, and this might be the last time to buy your Omi tokens before we see a huge move to the upside. All right, so that is a possibility that can happen, but that is for a bullish sentiment. So for everyone that is looking for a bullish sentiment, that is a strategy that you need to know, that this could be the final pullback before we see another move to the upside. Last but not least, I want to explain to you guys the other formation. So the other formation is this typically right here, and that was the bearish one as well. So we did have this move for the W, we had the X, we also had this move, the Y, the X, and the Z. So for this formation, if this move does break the bottom of this cycle and does not close above, then we would not have a continuation of the Elliott wave going up to the upside. It's impossible to have that. If this move right here does close below this structure and it goes a little bit lower and it shows me confidence that it's going to go lower, then guess what? We will absolutely see price around the Z mark. So if you are a conservative investor and looking to buy tokens, you could buy 20% right now, and you can try to wait it off and see if price can go lower, because if price does reversal around here, then we will see a huge spike to the upside. If it does break to the downside, we will see price going lower, and as an investor, of course, I want more for my money. So that means for this section, I'm going to look to buy more Omi tokens. Remember, it's not about, jumping in right now. It's about finding it for the cheapest price and the value of what you're trying to get it, because you're looking for a good ROI at the end of the year or the end of the cycle. So please make sure to focus. Also, the reasons why this could absolutely be possible, guys, you need to understand, if price does go out and it goes up, a lot of people would get faked out as well. The reasons why behind this, I want to put this right here just to show you why it's possible, okay? So we do have price going up, all right? We identified that structure went up, then we had that pullback. So we did have a pullback in a key level. Let's look at this right here. And this is going to be that key level, right? So we had that key level. So that's important to identify that we do have that key level. But in order for price to go down, it is important to understand it needs to have a pullback. So if we have that pullback right here and we have a rejection, in order for me to identify that the price is eventually going to go up, I need to see a breakup of structure. So if it does not break this structure right here, I'm not looking to buy at all. Reasons why: this pullback or this move right here that a lot of people say this will be the continuation of the first leg of the Elliott wave, will get fooled and see that price would actually continue to the downside just like that. The only way that I can enter this trade is if I see a good confirmation of indecision candles and a lot of resistance before we see price going down. So remember, if this is the move of the Elliott wave, just make sure you guys are really paying attention. This will be the one coming back into the two. If the two passes the one, right, we could continue the downtrend. If 2 does not pass 1 and this is the last move of the 1-2, we're going to get that huge explosion of 3, breaking this channel and bringing us into a bigger bullish sentiment. Once we do break that, I am looking for a pullback. Before I do buy more Omi tokens, I do want to see a pullback of that break of the third wave. So please make sure to focus there, okay? That is the most important thing right there, okay? So if we do have this pullback, it's only going to give us confirmation that if this level right here, this is why it's really important. Please make sure this is in your rule book, 0.0068. If it can hold the next move that we're going to have to the upside, if this level can absolutely hold the next move, we're going to see a huge move to the downside. And that's why this level of 0.0050 level is going to give me good confirmation as an investor, as an trader, to just buy a huge amount, because this is truly the last time. You know, there's a lot of videos saying this is the last time. No, guys, 0.0050 should be your last time to buy your Omi tokens. The most support, the most reasonable area for you to make a good ROI out of your investment, okay? That is the final rule right there, okay? So this is really cool. So we're gonna use this leg right here, and we're gonna go from the top all the way to the bottom. The reasons why we're using this leg is because AB equals CD. So right here we have that confirmation, roughly the same level. If we do the same thing and we bring it to the X move, guess what? We roughly have the same level. In order for this to happen, we need a zigzag, all right? So watch this very carefully. We need a zigzag. So the zigzag is right here. We have the A, B, C all the way to the downside. The same thing right here, okay? A, B, C right here to the downside. And this is why people get fooled. We're going to see the same thing right here, okay? This was the X move. The X move, that's totally fine. That's going with the wave. So if that's the key and we're looking for that zigzag, it's going to be right here, going down. We had that pullback, right? And then we can finally see the price going down. Or we can see it as, you know what, the price just went down right here. It just went down and we're getting that pullback maybe now, then we can see price going out. So this can absolutely fool a lot of people, saying that if this is the move and we do get rejected right here, if we do find support right here and the price does eventually go up, a lot of people would get fooled and see that maybe we could see resistance, then price go down. But if this level does get broken, I am super bullish and we're absolutely going to go to Jupiter. So please let me know in the comments below if this truly does help you guys to understand more positions about how to trade. Also, you know what? I just want to throw you guys a cool thing right here. You know, I just want to do it for the community. Let me just do it right here, okay? So we have this line right here. Let me just draw it out for you guys. All right. Let's go like this. So we have this head and shoulders, okay? Hopefully you guys do see this picture that I'm trying to draw right here. And let's do it like this. So we have this head and shoulders formation. Then we had a breakout and then we had this pullback. This pullback, to a lot of people, seeing a back as structure will give confirmation, okay, you know what? It's trying to make a higher high and then everybody will believe the market is going up, all right? This formation is the same formation. If you guys look right here, okay, it's going to be the same formation as this right here. So you're going to have that same move right here. So instead of looking at a horizontal head and shoulders, you're looking at a vertical head and shoulders. So if you take this and you rotate it, right? You take it and you rotate it, it's going to be like this. So that pullback we looked at is just another confirmation that price will eventually go down. To a lot of people right here, they'll get faked out because they'll think that we broke a huge support and resistance zone and the price is eventually going to go up. Remember, this move sideways, just rotate it. It's the same head and shoulders, looking for that retest of structure, then price going down. So that's just a quick example, just a little token. So if you guys are really focused here, I want to show you why it is important to see it like that, okay? So we had the head and shoulders right here, okay? So let me, you know what, move this away so you guys can see the head and shoulders real quick. And I want to explain this because I do feel like a lot of students do get kind of confused about this, and this is why it's really important, okay? So the head and shoulders was right here. As you guys can tell, let's go like this and like that, okay? So we had the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. We had that move right here, that pullback, exact pullback, guys, that I was trying to draw right here. See that pullback? Came into that line of resistance. That's why we sold the market. This is exactly why we sold the market, because I already knew that this structure was going to go down. So if you noticed how I do my videos, of course, I'm trying to give you guys as much educational material as I can. For all those that have joined my student category, I'm going to teach you every single thing, the tricks and everything that you need to know about trading the markets. And trust me when I say your lives are absolutely going to change. And I just want to say thank you all for just watching my video, because I'm truly here to help this community succeed. So that's my goal in life, and I can't wait to do that, okay? So we had that head and shoulders formation. Then guess what? We had a move to the downside. The reasons why I really wanted to talk about this move, it's the same ideology of this, okay, guys? Look, we're using the head move to the neck. We're taking that and we're using it as a breakout strategy. That means the price should roughly go around this range. The same thing here, guys. If you're looking at this very carefully, we go from the head to the neck. We use the head and the neck right here, and we use it as a breakout situation. So if that broke out right there, roughly, guess what? We should see price landing around there. So if price is going to land around there, let's just put this into perspective, okay? So if price is all the way up here and we see this is the neckline and the head, we take it, we use it right here as the breakout happened right there, okay? The breakout happened here. We did sell the market. That's totally fine. Then we had that nice pullback. The pullback did not break structure. We had resistance. Resistance off of this neckline showed me great value on the price was going to go down. price eventually, guess what it did? It went down. If you took a trade 2-to-1, you would have been in the money. Absolutely. So if you understood that we had a wick rejection, price to go down, you would have been in the money. So now if we're looking at this and we're seeing that, eventually if price does follow this head and shoulders breakout situation, we will see a landing in our zone of our golden pocket. If it lands in our golden pocket, the move of the WXYZ would actually make sense too, and we could see price breaking this lower low. The only way this low can be broken if we see some wick rejections, then we see price eventually going down. If we do see a breakout of the zone of 0.0068, then we can confirm that, slowly this might be the 1-2 formation for the 5 of the Elliott wave. So we can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then guess what? We're going to be super bullish, and then we're going to go to our all-time highs. Then we're going to see sell-offs around the penny mark. So guys, this is absolutely amazing. The psychology behind trading is super fun. I can't wait to share more and more videos, guys. But remember this head and shoulders pattern right here. If you take it and you rotate it, just look at it as a horizontal pattern. You want to wait for a pullback, the same pullback we got here, then guess what? Price went down. So if you rotate this, you're going to have that same move, and that's the same vision we have right here. And we had that pullback, confirmation of a great resistance, then we see price going out. So right here is showing me great support. We do have some wick rejections. We'll see how it does. If it does break this level, that'll be great, but it needs to break the previous low. If it does not break this previous low and we hold the same value at this level, then guess what? We will see a bullish move to the upside, okay? So hope this video does help. I really wanted to share some more knowledge. I understand a lot of people are just asking me questions after questions, and I just want to come onto this screen and just give you guys some great content. Other than that, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm here for the Ecomi community, and I'm not going to leave because I truly do love this amazing community. Other than that, take it easy and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.